Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra February 14, 2023. The moon spends the day in your sign, marking a time to recognize your emotional needs and express your feelings in satisfying ways. Today's transits also support taking care of business and focusing on your practical priorities. You're part of a cycle that's strong for bringing more order and structure to your daily routines, committing to a work project or to a health and wellness program, and enjoying your work or duties. There may be a new and improved health plan, routine, or work focus coming together. Today, taking your time to craft a plan of action can be rewarding and successful. Family matters or goals can fuel your desire to improve and expand. Today will bring a strong desire to check in with your feelings. This is because the sweet moon will become ignited within your zodiac sign and solar house of identity. As she dances through the sky, she will be sending you important messages about your gut instincts and how you want to take charge of your personal and romantic life. You could feel quite moody, brooding, or hypersensitive. You may even feel a bit possessive and intense around your most innate feelings. Listen to what your spirit is telling you because you'll be right on the money. Me or we. You may feel caught in a crossfire if you need to choose yourself or your professional commitments while the moon is full in your sign. Although it may feel more comfortable to cut your nose off to spite your face, it might be more beneficial if you choose to collaborate with others on professional endeavors. Since the moon will oppose Uranus and the North Node in Taurus, you may feel more inclined to take a radical leap of faith with your obligations by working with others. Do not be afraid to pursue working arrangements. In the lead up to the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, there is a call for a wait-and-see approach, especially as this will not only kick off a positive few days on both the income and job fronts but in the heart of the working week. With no planetary activity in your income sector but momentum building on the job front, this will give you a better sense of where the money is. Today's planetary alignment gives you the opportunity to reflect on your own reactions. Instead of feeling hurt or resentful of someone for what they said or did to you, take this time to notice how you are reacting to this incident. Your reaction is surely perfectly valid, but you want to be able to notice it as separate from the other person. From this space you can draw strength. Lifting weights is a good exercise to do now. Coming up with innovative and creative ideas will be a breeze for you on this day. The essence of this day naturally enhances your ability to think of all kinds of different approaches. Along with this, your communication and expressive skills will be very strong. Whatever you have on your plate for this day, you're sure to bring a flair to it unlike any other. Don't be shy about your ideas, as you may hold the key to a real success. While the moon's monthly visit to Scorpio is always a valuable chance to check in, a friendly aspect to Venus is creating a direct link between heart and gut. This comes just as Venus moves into her final 7 days in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, amplifying an already strong call to listen to your heart. With Venus just days away from aligning with dreamy Neptune, this is giving the planet that rules the heart free rein to believe in what's possible. There will be no mistaking what your heart is telling you today. As the moon makes its monthly visit to Scorpio, it finds itself in the wrong place at the right time today and in the process, injecting a lot of energy into romantic and relationship matters. A friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love in your romantic sector, will give the spirit of romance a serious boost while turning the moon's clash with planets in your relationship sector into an opportunity for more authenticity. Our eyes in the sky. It's important to remember that our emotions can be complex and often stem from multiple sources. It's important to be mindful of this and not to assume that just because you're feeling a certain way, it must be because of a particular person or situation. By taking some time to reflect and practice self-awareness, you can gain a better understanding of the root of your emotions. This can also help you to better manage your emotional responses, so that you don't end up transferring your frustrations onto others. Exercise can be a great tool for helping to manage our emotions. Not only does it provide an outlet for stress and frustration, but it also has physical and mental health benefits that can contribute to overall well-being. Whether it's a yoga class, a run through the park, or a simple walk, taking time for physical activity can be a great way to tune out the world and focus on yourself. This can give you the space you need to reflect and process your emotions, so that you can better understand their origin and manage them in a healthy way. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed or confused emotionally, it's okay to take some time for yourself. Whether it's through exercise or simply spending some time alone, give yourself the space to reflect and process your feelings. This can help you to better understand your emotions and prevent them from causing harm to yourself or others. When faced with unexpected events, it's easy to become overwhelmed by our emotions and react impulsively. However, it's important to remember that the universe is not necessarily working against us. In these moments, it's crucial to take a step back and examine our tendencies towards reactivity. If we can learn to control our impulses, we will have more control over our own lives and the outcome of events. By making stillness our objective and striving to keep our cool, we can avoid acting on instinct and instead, wait for things to unfold. This is not to say that we should remain passive, but rather that we should approach events with a sense of detachment and openness. By doing so, we can better understand the situation and respond in a way that is in line with our values and goals. It's also important to remember that the Scorpio moon opposing Uranus in Taurus is a temporary cosmic event and will pass. By being mindful of our emotional reactions during this time, we can use this opportunity to learn more about ourselves and develop better strategies for managing our emotions in the future. So, if you're feeling surprised or frustrated today, try to keep your cool and wait for the chips to fall. You'll be in a much better position to make informed decisions when you have a clearer head and a calm mind. The trine between the moon and Pallas, the goddess asteroid of wisdom, is a time of potential insight and clarity. If we have been patient and mindful throughout the day, we may now be gifted with a solution to our dilemma. This is because the emotional intensity that previously clouded our judgment has now subsided, allowing us to see things from a different perspective. As the moon aligns with Pallas, we may be presented with a clue, a pattern, or a sign that we were unable to see before. This is a time to trust our intuition and pay attention to the information that is being revealed to us. We can use this newfound wisdom to make decisions that are in line with our values and goals, and to move forward in a way that supports our health and well-being. It's important to remember that the key to making progress is to do so in a way that is sustainable and doesn't come at the expense of our health and well-being. Intensity can be a powerful force, but it can also be destructive if not channeled in a strategic way. By employing intensity in a strategic manner, we can harness its power to work for us rather than against us. This can help us to achieve our goals and make progress in a way that supports our overall health and happiness. So, as the moon trines Pallas in Cancer, take some time to reflect on your goals and values, and pay attention to any insights or information that may be revealed to you. With careful consideration for your health and well-being, you can make progress and achieve success in a way that supports you and your happiness.